Is the American dream dead? Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. So I just watched a Shelby Church video. It's some blonde chick with 1.8 million subscribers. And she sits in her apartment in LA. And she talks about the American dream. She's a girl. So I keep hearing these zillennials, whatever the frick you call them. I'm a millennial, unfortunately. I hear all these millennials complaining that the American dream is dead. All I hear is whining, complaining, and griping that the American dream is dead. I can't afford a house. Student loans are so expensive. I don't make enough money at my job. Oh my God. All this freaking whining about the American dream being dead. Well, guess what, you little losers? The American dream is not dead. First, I want to put this into context. If you're watching somebody like Shelby Church, who lives in a liberal, expensive, I don't know if she's liberal, but she lives in a very liberal, upper income, super expensive megalopolis, very expensive city. That, yeah, rents there are crazy. It's high population density. You have a bunch of tech clowns there and corporations and movie stars. Everybody's freaking rich there. At least there's a big chunk of people that are rich there. And it's a very expensive area. And if you choose to live in LA, in California, which, by the way, California, you also pay a lot of taxes there because they're a bunch of communist stinking rats. Yeah, it's going to be freaking expensive, okay? But that's not America. It's a part of America, but America is a lot bigger than some stupid mega city. I live in Hampton Roads, Virginia. This ain't a super expensive place. It ain't cheap. It's not super cheap here. It's not like bum F, country. But it's pretty reasonably affordable here, I would say. You can make a decent living here and not be broke. Rent isn't $4,000 a freaking month, okay? So, there's plenty of places like Hampton Roads or places across the entire country that aren't these super mega expensive mega cities. So when you listen to somebody complain about rent and how it's so expensive to live and how, we only have an apartment and me and my wife both work and blah, blah. Yeah, because you live in a stupid Democrat idiot city. There's plenty of nice places in the U.S. that aren't super packed freaking cities, okay? So you can't listen to these people that whine about this stuff because they don't necessarily represent you. Now, if you live in those cities, okay. But Shelby Church and her experience does not match my experience, okay? I have a totally different lifestyle. She lives in a degenerate city. I live in I don't know. I don't even know what you'd call this place. A normal, it's just like a normal place, I would say. So that's the first thing. The second thing, what is the American dream? Now, a lot of people think the American dream is just getting their stupid little paycheck from their job and getting benefits from their employer. Back in the day, I would have a good solid wage at my job, and I would get my pension, my check from the government, or not from the government, from my job, I get my health care, and I'm a solid union man. And people imagine that's the American dream, where some employer basically gives you a bunch of nice benefits. Well, times have changed, okay? After World War II, when the world was destroyed except for America, and tens of millions, maybe even hundreds of millions of people died, it was pretty nice in America because America came out of the war pretty well. And then because half the world was under communism, America was a pretty nice place. But as time goes on, we decided to outsource a lot of our production to around the world because wages were cheaper and corporate profits could go up. And what does that mean for wages of you employer-loving clowns, you one-paycheck lovers? They go down. That's what happened, especially a lot of manufacturing jobs. So over time, it's changed to where you're not going to just go to a job and some employer is going to take care of you. Okay, this is not Japan. I think that's in Japanese culture. They work for these corporations and they just take care of their people forever. God, what a freaking nightmare. You know what the American dream is? The American dream is the freedom to go out there and forge your own destiny. If you want to be a regular 9-to-5 worker, you just want to get your stupid paycheck, and you want to go home and you have no ambitions except watching football, okay, maybe the American dream is dead because, yeah, it's hard to be just an employee and not do anything on the side. It's really hard. But if you want to, actually improve yourself, if you want to take life by the horns, if you want to work towards freedom, financial freedom, spiritual freedom, whatever, America is a great place. Why? Well, number one, because it's ingrained in our culture. America is a culture of entrepreneurship. And I like it personally, okay? I would have gone insane living in like a communist socialist country where the government, you basically just have whatever stupid job they tell you have to have, and you work for a bunch of idiots, and you can't really start your own business. You can't really be free. You're just beholden to a freaking employer, a government employer. What a disaster. It's like working at NASA forever. God, except worse. Now, like I said, if that's what you want, you just want to work at one place, that's great. But in America, it's ingrained in our culture. We're all about entrepreneurship, and we have low taxes. You can start a business, and it's not hard. You start a business, you can just be a sole proprietorship. You don't even need to be an LLC. You can start hustling, making money. When you got expenses, you can deduct those expenses, and your taxes aren't very high. That's right. You only get taxed on your business profits. And if you have a lot of business write-offs or expenses, guess what? You're not really paying that much tax, okay? I pay a lot of tax. I'm a very profitable business, sadly. But overall, we have a great tax system, and we have a culture that incentivizes entrepreneurship. That is the American dream, okay? Freedom. And it's so easy to achieve the American dream now if you're not a freaking lazy employee loser that just wants to sit around and get their freaking paycheck. Why is it easier? Well, we have this thing called social media now. So here I am, I'm driving in my car. I'm going to Chipotle, bullish on Joseph Carlson. And I'm making a YouTube video. And I'm going to post this video on YouTube. And guess what? Potentially, it depends on what the video does. Thousands of people are going to see this video. And when they see this video, what happens? Well, I get to show my tax services. By the way, I'll do your taxes. Email strongmantax@gmail.com. I get to shill my book, Stop Being a Broke Loser. It's on Amazon. I get to shill personalized videos. Pay me $50, I'll make you a personalized video, but I'm not giving you a stock buy or sell alert. I can shill all the services that I do. And it is a beautiful thing that I have this opportunity, okay? So if you put in a little bit of effort, if you grow your social media, if you provide a real service to people that provides real value, and you can even be a scammer. I mean, look at Jeremy. You will be fine. You can live the American dream. So I don't want to hear these people, my rent's expensive, I live in a big city, and my employer didn't give me a pay raise. Well, shut the hell up and get a job or get a side job. Build a business. That's America, okay? If you like working at an employer, go live in some stupid-ass socialist country. Freaking losers. And people are so lazy. And it's so easy now to build a business. It really is. I mean, I made so much money off of YouTube and like ancillary stuff. And I just post on YouTube. Okay, this is not difficult, people. Take freaking notes. The American dream is not dead. It's up to you. Stop being freaking lazy and have a wonderful day. Cheers.